Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming you guys a tutorial on how to make these awesome socks that I have here on the right hand side. Now I was initially going to dye the other pair a different way, but after washing and drying them I realised that I did both of them with the left toe the same way, so they won't be able to be worn together. So I'm going to see if I can actually duplicate the effect that I did, and hopefully we can get two pairs of socks working now. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, now first things first, obviously I have washed and pre-soaked my socks in soda ash for at least 15 minutes and then left them out to dry. So I did these ones quite a few days ago. Again, I was gonna originally do them as a gravity dye, but we gotta get these socks to have a pair happening. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this tutorial today. The next thing is I have this kind of like mesh thing here, and then just some alfoil that I'm gonna make a wall out of to hold the socks in. And then I do also have these two colors here. I'm doing it with the moss green, which is number 134 in Dharma's dyes, and also the number 33, which is avocado. And this is what they look like together. You will notice that there's a bit of orange and blue also in those socks, but that's just how the dye has split once the ice has started to melt. So I'm just going to fold this alfoil, so fold it in half. And then in half again. And again, this is just going to make like a rough barrier to hold the ice in. Okay, so what I did for these ones last time is I'm pretty sure I just roughly kind of scrunched them up together. Something like that. And then place them here. And put my little alfoil wall around them. Like so. And then, yeah, I did notice last time that because my mesh is quite wide, I'm going to do it quite tight so that the ice doesn't fall through, because that definitely happened to me last time and it was a bit inconvenient. You can just kind of like squash it as much as it can go in. Just have my dyes kind of made in these like little squeezy bottles. I just bought them from Daiso, they were like $1 each. Makes it a lot easier. I don't have to get all spoons and stuff because they do get cross-contaminated a bit, and I'm just going to go in and put some colour on randomly. Now I do want to keep a bit of the white space, so again just going to go on . Like so. Alright, now I don't know if you guys can see that very well, so I'm just going to take the camera with my hands now and give you a full bird's eye view shot. This is what the socks look like before I've put any ice. Next thing, we just need to put the ice and then wait for the ice to melt. So yeah, let's go do that. Just grabbed my ice. It is super stuck in there. So I'm just going to pop this in. And try and get it to fit as best as possible because it's so small. The ice has completely melted, and I'm just going to unwrap the alfoil so we can see how the dye happened and if we have a matching successful pair. Here's our two socks. We'll note that they are still very wet as they need a cure for at least 24 hours. So I'm just going to grab the other pair so we can compare how they look together. Just brought the other pair of socks out, and as you can see they are actually matching pretty good. I do have a pair that has quite a bit more dye and then a pair that has a bit more white peeking through. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. It was pretty easy to duplicate, but yeah, I will just wait a bit longer before I wash the new ones out, and then we compare once they're all dried together, so stay tuned. So it's been 2 days and I've finally washed the socks. On the left here we have the new ones, and on the right here we have the older socks. So as you can see, the ones in the middle seem to make a nice pair, and then the ones on the outside seem to make a nice pair too, because they've kind of got this little bit of darker colour up at the top here, and then the ones in the middle have a bit of blue and green in there too. So I've just rearranged the socks so that the pairs match together, and as you can see, the ones on the left here, they work pretty well together. They've both got that darker colour, and then these ones here, they've got their orange and blue bits and kind of where the dye split. Once again, I'm just super happy with how these turned out, and that we managed to fix and get 2 pairs of socks that work now. So my husband will be able to use these now, so that's good. I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to do a gravity dye with one of these, but you know, I'll just have to buy another pair of socks so that I can do another project in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!